Hi, I'm Sheila Miller. I am originally from Buffalo, currently living in Winchester, Virginia.
Hi, my name is Tom Miller, and I am Sheila's younger brother, currently living in the Kansas City area, grew up here in South Buffalo.
And I'm Karen Miller. I'm Tom's wife. We've been married 35 years, so I've been up here quite often with him.
Our mother is terminally ill. We got a call last week, Thursday, that she had taken a turn for the worse, so the 9 of us, or many as could, the kids converged on Buffalo.
And trying to figure out where we're going to stay. And we're going to deal with the cost of it all. And so Sheila told us about it, and we grew up here, you know. We went to church here, and so this was just like coming home.
You know, we've got mom and dad, our generation, my daughter, her kids. We've got 4 generations in this house right now.
Yeah.
And that is a blessing for all of us, because we can see that even though one generation is leaving us, we still got this one, and this will go on, you know. So it's been important, you know. It's just a piece of the puzzle that wouldn't have happened for us if Grace has not been here.
My mom's biggest fear in dying is the 9 of us would not get together again. And we showed it this week.
Yeah.
That we can do it. And I told her that. And so Grace House has made us being together a possibility. You know, like Mom just didn't think we'd be able to do it, that we wouldn't do it. And we cannot not do it. Grace House has just showed me to be able to give my mom that, Mom, yes, we are together, I think has given her peace. So Grace House has afforded us that. Yeah. And very gracefully. No pun intended.
Oh, I'm Jack Fletcher. I was the patient that Seann came out to take care of. And I can honestly say if he didn't come out, I don't think I would have made it through the whole process. But
sort of Christmas Day, it was a tragic incident when he was outside dealing with the dog at 1 a.m. and tripped and hit his head on the wall and damaged his C5 and damaged his spinal cord, and he collapsed, lost his legs, ability to use his legs, his arms, and his voice, so he was laying in the snow incapacitated. Eventually they got him to ECMC, and it was bad. They had to intubate him, keep him under, and he had a couple surgeries done to build a cage and in the front, and then a spinal fusion in the back. And then after that, a few days after that, he had more complication, was unable to swallow or breathe, so they had to do an emergency tracheotomy, and then he was in ICU for about a month. Everything was a struggle, so by me being there, I think it changed the whole outcome. The outcome would have been completely different, and the outcome that his kids wanted was to come home with one of his kids, and that's where he's going. Everything was taken care of for me at the Grace House when I got here. I didn't have to worry about anything. I just came in, brought my bags and stuff in, and I took my stuff out and put it in drawers, you know. A lot of times for me, that's the big thing. Like, I didn't know how long I was going to be here or what, but right when I went to my room, I just unpacked my bags and put them in drawers. And
to me, it's the greatest place I've ever heard of. I mean, it allowed Seann to be there with me every day. And if I couldn't have dealt with it. I mean, when I hit those low spots, if he wasn't there, I don't know what I'd have done, jumped out the window or something crazy. I mean, it was the bottom of the pit. And having him there every day, talking about this place. I mean, like I said, I felt like I was there. It was phenomenal.
I'm Judy Gardner, and this is my husband Charlie, and we've been here 4 times this last year. 4 turned out to be magnificent times because we love it here. it was an answer to what we were going to do, where we were going to stay. And there was like you were expecting us, not that we just happened to make a reservation, but that you were expecting us and we were just welcome like family. It's just nice and homey here, very homey. Yeah.
I think those open areas upstairs, the sitting areas, it's been so nice to be able to come up there and just, be with each other. Sometimes just chatting, and not necessarily talking about what's going on, but just to feel like you were home. Yeah.
Just like a regular visit.
Yeah.
We came together. Some nights we didn't hardly talk up there. We were just together.
Yeah.
But it was so nice to be here, as Sheila said, because we weren't just in some hotel that nobody cared. We weren't just another customer. We were family from the moment we walked in the door, and it was wonderful.
Mm-hmm. It was.
I wouldn't have been able to experience being in Buffalo and being here and being at the hospital if it wasn't for the Grace House. Because where would I have gone? There's no.
To a motel.
But then obviously, how long could I afford that? Supporting my family back home. I'm on a fixed budget. I'm medically retired from the Army, so there's no way. I could have done. No way I could have done it. Without this. And the Grace House was the only way that was possible, and to our family to do it. And it really opened up doors in new ways, right? To heal, it was phenomenal.
It's a great heaping helping of hospitality, and I'm grateful for it being here because it took a lot of worry off of me with her not having to drive back and forth. We're about 55 miles away. It really saved a lot of monkeying around, and it's a great place. Grateful for it.
Very grateful, yes. Because we were up here a number of times before Grace House existed, and that was not a comfortable time at all, because there was always the trip back and forth morning and night. So that was the nice part about having this so close by and a place to stay, and didn't have to worry about anything, where you were sleeping or where you were eating or anything else. Yep.
Or even the ride back and forth.
Yes.
One gentleman's taking care of his father-in-law and has been for months. Oh my God, how many people could do that? He was an inspiration. His father-in-law was an inspiration. Just everybody has a story, and Grace House has made all of their lives and ours much, much easier.
If it was one word that I could share to explain what the Grace House meant to me, it would be like home.
Marvelous.
Load off your mind.
Well, it's going to be too. Loving hospitality.
Yeah, there she is, using up all the words.
Yeah.
So what Grace House means to me is comfort. Comfort in the aspect of where we're staying. Comfort in the aspect of the staff and how wonderful everyone has been here to us and made us comfortable. They really did, and it has been wonderful.
The one word for me for Grace House, I think, would be welcoming. I felt welcome from the phone call with Kathy.
Yeah. On our drive up here, we were in the car already driving up.
Right, and we called and, sure, yeah, we have space. I'll put you in a room. Doesn't matter what time you get here. Just come on in. There's always someone here.
And I'm not kidding you. Everywhere I've been has just been. Have you ever heard of Grace House? Because everyone should know that this is here. For you, for me, for Tom, Dick, and Harry, who you don't know yet. When I first got here, I asked, what can I do to pay back what you guys are giving me? Because you've helped me, I want to help you. And you told me.
Yeah.
Pass the word. Well, Lord, people are tired of hearing Tom Miller talk, but I won't shut up ever about this place.